Buenos días a todos. Mi nombre es Sergio Scarabino, soy representante de área de la Unión Internacional de Telecomunicaciones para Sudamérica, con oficina aquí en Santiago de Chile, y voy a transmitirles un mensaje de las autoridades de la Unión Internacional de Telecomunicaciones y les pido disculpas a los hispanoparlantes porque lo voy a hacer en inglés. On behalf of ITU Secretary General Dr. Hamadoun Touré and the ITU Telecommunication Development Bureau Director Brahima Sanu, I am delighted to join you for the launch of the joint ITU Telecentre.org Global Telecentre Women's Digital Literacy Campaign that will train 1 million telecentre women to become digitally literate by year-end 2012. ITU has had great success in ensuring that information and communication technology, ICT, networks and services have expanded around the world. There are now over 5.3 billion mobile phone subscriptions worldwide. The joint ITU Telecentre.org campaign will extend our work down to the grassroots level and ensure that ICTs are used to lift women out of poverty. This vital initiative will promote the use of ICTs for the social and economic development of women around the world. Leveraging the power of ICTs to improve the livelihood of women worldwide has the power to dramatically accelerate progress towards achieving Millennium Development Goal 3 on gender equality by the target date of 2015. ITU and its member states recognize the importance of fostering digital inclusion of people with special needs, including women and girls, youth and children, indigenous people, and people living in remote areas, as well as persons with disabilities. This goal was enshrined in the outcomes of the 2010 ITU World Telecommunications Development Conference. ITU's digital inclusion activities include awareness raising among its members, training, sharing information and know-how, as well as providing life skills and vocational and educational training. ITU is also very pleased to sign a cooperation agreement with Telecentre.org Foundation. This agreement combines the reach of Telecentre.org's 100,000 telecentre members with the strength of the 192 ITU member states, represented either by their Ministries of Communication and Information and Communication Technology or national regulatory authorities, as well as nearly 700 sector members and associates, including ICT companies, academic organizations, and other key ICT stakeholders. Today's agreement formalizes our existing cooperation and synergies. ITU and Telecentre.org have already been cooperating on various capacity-building initiatives. In addition, some of Telecentre.org's telecentre networks are also run by ITU member states like India, Philippines, and Sri Lanka. Through this agreement, Telecentre.org will track the training commitments of all of you, its member telecentre networks and individual telecentres, and report on a joint ITU Telecentre.org website on how many women are being trained, their age groups, where they are located, and the type of training materials used, including the use of ITU materials. ITU has, together with our partners, developed digital literacy training materials for women and other groups which are available on our Connected School, Connected Community website at www.connectedschool.org. Through Connected School, Connected Community, ITU is promoting school connectivity. In this way, ITU member states can leverage their connected schools as community ICT centers, providing ICT skills for the social and economic development of people with special needs, including women. Some of our training materials for women were field tested in the Philippines in the rural telecenters. ITU has also developed a range of digital literacy training materials in Spanish, designed to be used in school-based community centers by women, indigenous peoples, and persons with disabilities, not only to provide basic ICT literacy, but also to share how to use ICTs to support a range of economic activities, including handicrafts, agrotourism, and agriculture. ITU is pleased to make these materials available to all telecenters participating in this campaign. You may use them free of charge. We simply request that you, 1, notify telecentre.org about the number of women trained using the curricula, 2, keep the ITU logo on the materials, 3, acknowledge ITU as the author when you use them, and 4, to refrain from using the materials for profit. In addition, we invite you to modify and improve the materials, for example, to translate them. The only thing we would ask is that you share your improvements with us so we can post them on the website and make them available to others to use. ITU will provide access to its ITU Academy distance learning platform to national telecenter networks belonging to telecentre.org that wish to train trainers via distance learning, provided the telecenter networks provide a trainer. One of the goals of the development sector of the ITU is to expand the benefits of the information society to its membership, in cooperation with public and private stakeholders. That is why ITU is also working to encourage both its government members and its many private sector members to join this campaign. We are confident that our many other private sector companies will join Intel as partners in this campaign, contributing training materials, expertise, and funding. The Global Network of Women ICT Decision Makers, a group of high-powered women created following a decision taken by the ITU Plenipotentiary Conference in 2010, has also pledged its support for this campaign. But while ITU can support this initiative, the real work comes down to you, the telecenter networks and operators. Please keep us up to date on all your activities so we can also try to encourage other partners to join this effort and together ensure the goal of training 1 million women. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias.